Hey Libras, how are you? This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your March soul cycle reading. I'm very excited to be with you because there have been a lot of things coming out that have to do with balance and the way in which the energy is aligning itself with the sacred for all of us who are working on our awakening in order to be able to join our energy with those around us who are doing the same thing to build this tapestry. Holy Spirit's correcting me, to weave the tapestry of souls to gather the energy set point. So we're going to talk, we're going to talk about your energy set point this month and the way that brings forward your energy into the collective. That's what my guides are talking about. So let's jump right in. That is the beautiful dialogue of knowledge. For you, Libra, this is the initiation card this month. That's what Spirit wants to speak about with you and join together with you in this effort, they're saying. So this is actually the Two of Pentacles. It is about your energy and the way your development helps bring balance into the equation of all the shift and change that's going on. So if you don't know this card, it's about a young man who was part of a sacred lineage. So Spirit says, and that's part of the message, they want to be clear about that. He was out having his adventures in life. And his dad, Spirit says, his dad was one of the, all right, they're using the word powerful, one of the most powerful wisdom holders, knowledgeable, highly balanced, and the lineage was meant to pass to this young man. So he was out in the world adventuring. His father passed away, and he got a message to come back to the tribe. Spirit's talking about the clan and the village. There are a lot of words like that coming through. So again, part of the message, it's time for you to come in to the center of what is happening because you are needed. So there's a call going out from my spirit guides and from the universe, I believe. He got back. He didn't feel worthy. He didn't feel ready. He was frightened. Oh gosh, sorry about that. That's my alarm clock. So he put on this fake beard. He tried to appear older and wiser because he didn't feel ready. And he was terrified of what was going to happen. One of his father's friends, one of the shamanistic people, the wisdom holders in the tribe, came to see him, to have a discussion with him about the knowledge that had been passed down to him. So they had this discussion. Eventually this young man pulled off the fake beard and said, you know what, I got to step down. I can't do it. I'm not ready. So he asked this gentleman to please sit in the chair so that he could be the student, the initiate. He agreed. Destiny was turning, and it's a magical story. And so basically what happened was he went, the elder gentleman sat in the chair, took up the wand, and said, okay, your first lesson is you're coming back to sit in the chair because you are ready. You showed up. That's step number one, Spirit says, show up and be humble. It's okay that you felt afraid. So Libra, as you go through the month of March, I think there's going to be a lot of learning, a lot of knowledge. Things are going to be revealed to you, and you are going to come deeper into the energy set point of balance. That's all about who you are. That's what this is about this month. So we see the triple spiral standing here, and then the thing that's next to that is the energy that you stand in, how you stand in yourself under the light of this theme for my spirit guides. And look at that. Spirit says it's a reflection of everything I just talked about. So this is about wisdom coming through. We are coming towards the Pisces new moon. So please educate yourself about that. You've been under the light of this full moon. All of us have. And that's a lot of what's been coming out. But for you, it's about what's going to be revealed at the new moon on I think it's the 4th. Coming just in a couple of days. So that's the augury of knowledge. The Ace of Pentacles. And you see the light that's shining down upon the earth. This is about the sacred knowledge that's coming in for you in this particular phase of the moon cycle. All this information. And you touch the stone of wisdom, figuratively and literally, and you begin to transform. And it is about the feminine side of your nature having a transformation, complete transformation, Spirit says, in order to be actualized and to activate yourself so that this knowledge and this wisdom can shine upon the earth now. And that's the phase that we're all going into. It's why almost everybody has had cards about the moon and about destiny, about things being revealed. So because of your energetic set point, this is your pathway for March. So here's the first card on the human realm. This is really important. So that is the combat of skill. This is about doing battle with yourself and being able to be revealed to those around you, your true nature, coming into the light. When this new moon comes, something clearly very profound is going to be happening, and that's going to be your journey, because the first step is about a sacred journey into knowledge and the balance that comes with having knowledge. So this is a fairy tale about a kingdom that needed water. And the king sent his sons to, I don't know, three or four sons out. The knights of the kingdom went out to look for the water. Each went in a different direction. Each ran into this woman. She is the sacred hag. And she is meant to bring transformation. And to those who are able to see the wisdom that she holds, she reveals her true self. And of course, she's a beautiful woman. There's a story like that. So the only person that could see her or was willing to provide her with love energy, give her a kiss, that was the price for the water that she holds within herself. So again, another notation about sacred feminine energy in a very mysterious way, coming through the mystical realm. Very shamanistic. And so Spirit's talking about this guy, when we talk about wisdom holders, one of the shaman. So it's about male energy approaching the feminine energy to ask for wisdom because of the cycle that this full moon just set up in the end of February. It's fantastically beautiful. So again, thematically, we're talking about the bonding of male and female energy within yourself. And when you take up this road, you turn destiny. And the first thing that happens is you get sent out on a journey. And you see we have these indications here of all those things that are, Spirit says, the things that are being spoken. So when you come into this journey, the male half of you is going to approach the sacred feminine. It's going to happen at the new moon. I don't usually make pronouncements like that, but I'm pretty sure because of the energy that's streaming through to me. Something about the sacred feminine within you holds a secret about yourself and the way you need to blend your energy together. And it's going to be revealed at the full moon. So have a conversation with yourself and apply love. What happened was the young knight who was able to gain access to the water was willing to pay the price, which was a kiss. So it was a test. Are you a wisdom holder or not? Does it have anything to do with kissing a hag or not? Or do you understand the magic of the moment when things are about to be revealed and you come to a moment like this? And it's a test. So we've seen, 3 indications of that kind of sacred initiation. All initiates go through tests, and they have to evolve, and they have to have deeper wisdom. And the young man that did have deeper wisdom simply looked at this woman and said, of course, I'm going to give you my love and my respect. Gave her a kiss. She transformed, threw off the disguise, if you will, into a beautiful young woman. Very powerful feminine energy. And, it's a fairy tale. So eventually they got married, and that young man became the king of the kingdom, the king and queen. Each of whom show up in this reading disguised, don't they? Ooh, it's giving me a chill. So there's a lot of magic in the air. And what is the purpose of all that? It's about gaining wisdom, life energy, love energy, being able to wield it, and marry those things together for the sake of your own road, your own passage, your own initiation, in order to join the collective, because we are meant, all of us, to experience the initiation of awakening this year in 2019. So in March, these are the things my spirit guides want you to be keenly aware of, so that as you go through your days, you'll be able to feel the energy, and when it calls to you, answer it if you're ready. All right? So this is the second card on the human walk. That's the first one. Then we see the Tree of Knowledge. This in Soul Tarot is a major arcana card. It's the spinner of growth. So you are meant to stand in the atmosphere like a tree does, taking up wisdom, soaking it in, sending your roots deep, taking in the sunlight, the rain, and the minerals from the earth, in order to produce from this process that you're going through the seeds of what comes forward after this moment. So in March, if you look at any of the other readings, look at your rising sign. My spirit guides have been saying, please go look at Capricorn so that you understand something about the tapestry. I think that's what that's all about. So I'm just letting everybody know, okay? Go check it out. Make sure you look at your moon sign and your Venus sign, because we're talking about love energy, the manifestation of 5D, the movement in that direction. It comes in stages. Many of us will have awakening moments. That's the other thing about this. You may have an awakening. You might meet a past life person, a soulmate, a twin flame. Something is going to be revealed to you, and it's very mysterious. And you haven't felt ready. So take care of yourself and know that you are meant to have these experiences so that you can bring forward the sacred wind that blows this energy. And Spirit's saying, your mission as an air sign is to take up the energy and move it forward into the atmosphere so that it can do what it is meant to do to bring these messages forward into the collective. It's really, Spirit's saying, it is supremely beautiful, and they want you to know. And that's why they're here to talk with you in this way. So Spirit, what's the rest of this message, please? Oh, yeah, look. Libra, the beautiful goddess Coventina, the sacred alchemist, the mingler. You see the portal? Again, third notice of a portal in this reading. Actually, 4. Spirit's saying 4, because there's a portal there too. A road that you're going down. One that you came down, and you came and sat in your spot. And now this is happening. So your destiny is being churned together. She's known as the butter churner. She takes things and turns them to solids. So we have her here in this very mystical way, taking the energy that comes. I think Spirit's talking about the next full moon. So when the cycle comes forward for you, pay attention to what's going on with you and the things that you feel inside of you being churned together. So we have all these notifications of alchemy in all these different ways in your reading. And that's on the human walk. All right, that's what you're going to feel in your human self. And the notation of this cycle, Spirits, okay, I'm being interrupted. I want to show you something. That's what I was just talking about. That's the bridge card for you that ties your human experience together with what your soul is doing and the way you contact the divine. So I'm just going to take that. Yeah, all right, that's my Spirit. Yeah, okay, so we got the rest of the reading here. So this is the bridge card, the sacred initiate, the dedicator of lore, stepping into the void. That is the goddess of sacrifice, bestowing the amulet. Because to step into a spiritual life, there are things you must leave behind. And the initiate accepts the blindfold, the mystery of the experience, and the energy is bestowed upon him. And I love that it's male energy. So we've had this whole discussion about the male energy going forward. Balancing. Becoming the initiate. Because of what comes and is delivered from the sacred feminine. So that's literally what's happening in this illustration. Spirit's calling it a photograph. Whoo-wee. A lot of discussion coming forward. That's why they started with this. So part of this process, you are going to seek your own balance and come into this place where you're willing to, as an initiate, offer yourself to the sacred goddess Coventina so that she can utilize your energy in an alchemical way, literally okay, they're saying wine together. They're talking about weaving the tapestry that my spirit guides have been talking about for years now. So as you utilize this energy and you get ready for this sacred journey that we've seen so many indications of in your reading, that's the first card on the spirit realm. Of course it brings to you a new life. This is a story about a woman who was accused of harming her own infant, brand new baby. And eventually it was revealed that no, that was some malfeasance that was done against her. And that really, when the story was found out, of course, the child was restored. And there was a lot of movement. And she held the key to the knowledge within her. That's part of the story. And so this infant is retrieved and returned to her care. And there's a great, Spirit saying transformation. And it's interesting because the word transmutation has been coming through. There's a lot going on. If you haven't seen the daily love forecast readings that I started doing, check those out. Spirit says that story is wound up in here, just to help you understand the transmutation. That's what we're talking about. And we see it here, and we see it here, and we see indications of how you are in touch with the universe in your human walk, because on the new moon you are going to be activated. And this is about self-actualization as well, which is why that's the first card. All right? So, your soul starting a new cycle after some disturbance. And we see that. And the disturbance has been what your soul's been working on prior to now in order to restore itself on its journey. And there's information about, there are words about that coming through. All right, I'm going to pull the cards out and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So another major arcana card. I think, fourth one now? So there's a lot of power in this reading. That is the guardian of the gateway. She is the guardian of truth. She also holds mystical knowledge. And she has the sacred mother, sacred feminine energy. And she is here to reveal to you what is meant to be known. Because this is the high priestess. And she sits between the pillars of the Temple of Solomon. And she knows all the wisdom that exists. And in the traditional tarot, we see her with the moon at her feet, and she has a moon in her crown. So when this new moon comes, have no doubt. Spirit's saying this is the representation of the new moon for you in this reading on the soul level. Because, look, that's how it sits on my table. Just like that. The sun's starting to, oh, there we go, that's better. The sun's starting to go down behind the trees, so it's shining right in the windows. So they want you to understand, and it's a reminder for me, thank you, Spirit. I will take a photo of the card spread and put it on the community tab on my channel, so you can go look at that. Last card on the spirit realm. Joined now with the mystical realm. That's the star card, obviously. Manifesting what is meant to come by joining your energy and being able to look both sides across the veil. Very firmly rooted in the mystical realm. And all this new growth springing up. This is about incredible amounts of wisdom, intuition, sacred dreaming, astral travel. And bringing forward that which is meant to come, my spirit guides say. And so, and this guy, Spirit's saying this guy, has been here a lot in these readings for the month of March. He is the sacred pathfinder. He is a mystical king, the king of art. He is able to clear away obstacles. Hang on. The type of obstacles that this fairy tale talks about. I think it is about a new cycle. So, whatever you came in with in this time, willingly incarnating here to join this weaving and to bring human destiny forward, this is one piece of what you're balancing and your wisdom and this new soul cycle. You've completed something and you're going forward now as this kind of a wisdom holder. This gentleman, highly activated, at the heart chakra, able to travel back and forth to the mystical realm. And Spirit's been talking a lot about the firepower of these moments. This is the King of Cups. So we are clearly talking about love energy, love and passion. And the reason that this card is coming out this way, Spirit says, is because, and I didn't really get into it with your reading, but we've got Uranus and Taurus. We have Chiron and Aries. We've got Sag hosting Jupiter. Really profound year coming forward this year. And Spirit says, and all kinds of other things too. Eclipses, 5 full moons at a 0 point, massive shift and change. Your energy of balance sent out into the universe on the sacred wind is going to help all of us. So Spirit's just thanking you, wanting you to take up your moment. That's really beautiful. There's something about the choosing, the sacred choosing. Spirit's talking about the sacred choosing. So we see all the choices that have come out in this reading. All right, I'm going to pick from the bag of runes for you. Okay, one more thing. Spirit's saying one more thing. Hang on. They want me to show you. Sometimes they used to say to me, play the movie, meaning show the cards. There you go. That's the way destiny is turning. There is, and this is the human line, so there's something really mysterious happening in conjunction with the spirit realm that is meant to turn your destiny and cause you to be willing to be the initiate. Because this young man, he had to make a choice. He could have walked away, but he was able to relate his true feelings of fear and inadequacy. So whatever part of you has those feelings, those thoughts, it's time to put them aside now, or just acknowledge them and seek a wisdom holder to consult with. Spirit's saying, yeah, that's the story. It's time, all right? So know that the universe is here to meet you, to work with you, to fulfill the destiny that you intended to have when you came here. All right, Spirit, what's the rune? Perfect. Okay, I'm going to read from the book, okay? I'll get my little glasses out. This is the rune for wholeness. It has no reverse position. Okay, so all right, Spirit's saying it's wholeness that looks like that. Mystical wholeness. We're able to clear away obstacles and manifest what is meant to come, because we see the message repeated here so many times. All right, this is wholeness, this is life force, and the sun's energy. That's why this is, thank you, Spirit. Okay, that's why this is the outcome card. So, Suelo stands for wholeness, that which our nature requires. It embodies the impulse towards self-realization. Thank you, Spirit. And it indicates the path that you must follow, not from ulterior motives, but from the core of your individuality. All right, one more thing. I want to show you this. It's important. Spirit says this is important. I can't tell if you can see it. There it is. Okay. Spirit says that's the situation. That's what you got going on. Okay. All right, beautiful. Seeking after wholeness is the spiritual warrior's quest. And yet, when you are striving to become in actuality, is what by nature you already are. Become conscious of your essence and bring it into form. That's why the butter churner is here. Wow, Spirit, thank you. Bring yourself into form. Express it in a creative way. This is a rune of great power, making life force energy available to you. Sawelo marks a time for regeneration down to the cellular level. So you are beginning to step into your awakening. If you have not had this experience yet, go deep and understand that this is the moment that's happening. Thank you, Spirit. Although this rune has no reverse position, there is reason for caution. You may see fit to withdraw or even to retreat in the face of a pressing situation, especially if events or people are demanding that you expend your energy. Know that such a retreat is a retreat into strength, a voyage inward for centering and balancing. Thank you. Wow. I'm telling you, the way they speak through these cards and runes always blows my mind. I've been doing this for years now. Timely retreat is among the skills of the spiritual warrior. Sawelo counsels opening yourself up, letting the light into a part of your life that has been secret and shut away. To accomplish this, you may call for a profound... Okay, pardon me, I'm misstating that. To accomplish this may call for a profound recognition, for admitting to yourself something you have long denied about your true nature. There is a prayer known as the Gayatri that embodies the spirit of the rune of wholeness. You are to address the sun in this fashion. Boy, these readings have gotten me just so choked up this month while these readings are coming out. So when you say the Gayatri, it embodies the spirit of the rune of wholeness. You are to address the sun in this fashion. And here's the prayer for anyone who's interested. You are the source of all power, whose rays illuminate the world. Illuminate also my heart, so that it too can do your work. Wow. While reciting the Gayatri, visualize the sun's rays streaming forth into the world, entering your heart, and then streaming out from your heart center and back into the world. That's why this is here. Okay. Whew-wee. Practice the art of doing without doing. Aim yourself truly and then maintain your aim without manipulative efforts. Meditate on Christ's words, I can of my own self do nothing. For by your own power, by our own power, we do nothing. Even in loving, it is love that loves through us. I'm so glad this came out. This way of thinking and being integrates new energies and permits us to flow into wholeness, which is the ultimate goal of the spiritual warrior. And they want me to wrap it up with this. Integrating new things. Let the illusions fall away. Step into the light of the new moon. I am posting, I think I've already done it. I always post some astrological things on the playlist for the videos. So those are there. I'm sure you have your own astrologer that you love to listen to, but please do it because you need to understand really deeply, because you are joining the tapestry and you've been called home. It's making me all choked up. That's what this is about. Spirit is calling you home and announcing to you that the moment of this type of awakening is here, and we step together, all of us together, into the next phase of our development, as shown through the cards as initiation, toward this awakening that's coming. So thank you very much to everybody who stopped by to pick up this message. It really fills me with joy. Hit the like button. I'm going to get better at saying that. All the information about me is below. If you need anything, just let me know. Okay, I'm here. So thanks again, everyone. I'm going to start, once these are all published, I'm going to start working on the love readings for the month so that you can see how these readings are lined up with your efforts in love. And as a sacred being, activated at the heart chakra. All right, so this is about your soul cycle. And I thank you once again. Have a wonderful month of March. There's not a lot to do other than be aware and join the tapestry. So thanks, everyone. I really appreciate it. And spirits, they're just chattering. So I think that stream's going to go on for a while. I'll post the picture in just a little bit. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon.